Hi, everybody. This is Joanna. Thank you so much for tuning in. And what a beautiful, gorgeous day, and feel really, really great after some powerful activations. Welcome to this beautiful full moon energy. So those of you that are familiar with our offerings, we often talk about the daily self-care and how it's so important, not only for the renewal of who you are as source creator, taking the sovereignty in who you are, understanding how you are the commander and the leader of all that your reality experiential co-creations offer you in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, and etherically, as well as potentiations for the infinite and the magical and the majestic, which is source creator, that co-creation partnership with you. And why the Vesica Pisces is so very important, that we understand the balancing of the male and female energies. And as we're harmonizing within the renewal of who we are every day, clearing and cleansing all of the wounds and the psyche energies that come up from all timelines, we're allowing ourselves to become in greater harmony and balance, chakra by chakra, layer by layer, field by field, and body by body, and harmonizing as the Vesica Pisces, so that we actually become the sacred child of excitement and joy and renewal, to be that sacred child, honoring that sacred child in the evolution of who we are as exploration specialists within the galaxy. Remember that each and every one of us come with this soul blueprint, that as we awaken and ascend, releasing all densities from past, if you will, it's all now, releasing them and clearing them, and allowing ourselves to fall in love with ourselves through daily self-care, forgiveness and compassion, and honoring those soul fragments that are not comfortable, why they've been called the dark night of the soul. And there's many of them. There's not just one dark night of the soul. Every time that you call in one of those soul fragments that have been traumatized and damaged, early lifetimes cut off through persecution and death and harmful, controlling, fear-based energies, calling those in through the activations that we create in our everyday life. And why we have to look at those things that we co-create and manifest in our everyday life. Look at the fears that you know that are moving in and about your life, so that you can heal those wounds and sort it out, so they're not co-creating greater imbalances for the multidimensional bodies. And why we often talk about much of our socio-altruistic experiences coming, and we're co-creating them right now. The foundations are within the grids and within the templates, are higher and wider understanding and richer understandings of who we are as beings of light, as beings of cosmic entities that are being harmonized in all new moments, that we harmonize all aspects of all that we are. We're not only harmonizing the lower vibrational aspects, we say lower, but it's just the words that we have, the vibrational timelines that have gone through the very traumatic densities of life experience through fear and control, and all of the vibrations that hold us in those deep, fearful states of illusion. And we also harmonizing those higher vibrational aspects, because it's always an elegant dance. It's always a minutia of vibrational experiences. As you release and heal, you're also calling in those other vibrational aspects that are higher vibrational, so that you can harmonize all that you are in all ways. Remember, we are fields of light. We are an epicenter of love and light, of matter and harmonized light particles. And it's up to each and every one of us to get to know ourselves, to be deeply and steeply intimate with who we are, which is the highest vibration of our soul's journey with Source Creator. And it's always after I come off a week of classes and private sessions that I always have so much to share. And I did just finish a week of private sessions and classes, my global classes. And one thing that they were offering me through the activations, and we're going to do a short activation here for you today, so that we can honor the full moon energies and just work with those beautiful magnetizing energies in the highest possible way. One thing that they were sharing with me was, and I was really feeling it too, as the Ascended Masters and Mother Mary was working with me. Thank you, Mother Mary. The Ascension Star, and harmonizing with the Ascension Star. And they were showing me that in an activation that I was doing in a global class, that the embodiment that we hold, because of the energies, and that each and every one of us have the Christed commandmentship, our sovereignty, how each and every one of us pace ourselves within our own ascension path with our teams and our soul, what each and every one of us are destined for, what each and every one of us put in the time and the effort and the honor of. Again, your intimacy with you, your intimacy of self-love with you, not needing anything or anyone from the outside, but having that soulful, intimate journey of who you are with Source. That's why each and every one of us are here. It's that divine discontent that everything that we need and everything that we will ever need is within us. And one thing that they were showing me is this epicenter that I've been talking about for so very long, the epicenter of the Merkabic field, the Merkaba energy that we feel, the codes that we can feel if we so desire to practice and tune in, and the beautiful, the harmonizing of our energetic fields, the clearing them out and tuning into what's in our fields, and practicing with that intimate arrangement of soul that we are, the soul living through us. The soul is that highest light that we ask for in our meditations. The soul activates that light from the all that is through us, through the in and out and upper and lower. It's the soul that activates all of those things for us. As we're living in communion as the soul, calling it forward every day, calling it forward to live through us and show us and help us navigate with the higher self and with our teams and our guides. There's so much help that we have. The epicenter that I was feeling was that the acceleration of the energies within and without, everything that we're being bathed with in preparation to and up to the spring equinox, which is March 21st, 22nd, depending on where you are. That's really, really a big time for us to really take excitement of the energies that were being offered. And I felt the epicenter as I was in my practice, and the acceleration of intention and your pure entanglement and embodiment with your epicenter. You being it, breathing it, and being that womb, if you will, of mother, and that will of the father, and the excitement to be who you are as the child, and just harmonizing that epicenter of breath. And they were showing me, and I was feeling it, the acceleration of the energies within and without. Through your pure intention, you are able to co-create in a way that's far more accelerated than we have ever done in our history, which is really exciting. So they were showing me a simultaneous download of somebody that was healing something in potentiation, so that I could explain it and describe it in the class, that through this womb of creational consciousness, the contraction and the expansion of our embodiment of light as light, and just being it and feeling it and exploring within it and loving it and honoring it and nourishing it. Remember, we are all gardens of love. How do we nourish it? How do we nourish ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, etherically? Are we truly feeling into, through breath and through intention, through pure joy and love and excitement, that we are the epicenter of the mother and the father in all moments, all things? And in this, they were showing me that somebody that had an ailment or an illness was able to heal and create conscious shifts and changes in a highly accelerated experience than we could have done even a year ago or 2 years ago. And I felt the excitement of this person, placing myself in the experience, if you will, of somebody within this epicenter that was breathing in the consciousness of source with pure intention and love, the healing that was going on in the multidimensional bodies within this seed of the blessedness of the seed, if you will. Remember, everything is micro macro. And so it's how we allow ourselves to harmonize within our higher consciousness states of allness. We say higher consciousness state, it's only a matter of words that we're using. We say higher consciousness, not that you have to get there, but you are. So again, allow the words that we're using to be your now state, your is state, your all state, because you are. You don't have to do anything different than who you are now, just acknowledging it, cognizing it. You are source creator, the seed of source. You are constantly birthing and evolving yourself into new, if you so choose. But it's the perspectives and the beliefs. And so they were showing me this beautiful experiential alignment and experience to perceive ourselves in a new way, that within the energies that we have become and allowed ourselves to rise within and become through the releasing and letting go, but we are also allowing ourselves the accelerated potentiation of what may be that's beyond our imagining in any way that we so choose. If it's a multidimensional healing that's required, healing, perhaps a cancerous tumor, healing a mental imbalance, whatever it might be. The potentiation is within the womb of all that it is, knowing and understanding what it is that you need. Because remember, we in and of ourselves are always coded with our perfection, always. The beliefs that we've taken ourselves of imperfection is what we're now realizing, well, I can now heal that, because those were parts of me and aspects of me that I allowed myself to believe that I was less than perfect, physically, mentally, emotionally, etherically. Now that I'm working as this womb of creation, I'm perfect in all ways. I am the mother, I am the father, I have access to all things. And if I allowing myself to breathe in the blessedness and the perfection of source creator, I'm in this womb of creation, I'm in this beautiful healing space, I'm in this beautiful experience of who I am, then I can start to direct from the center of the seed, and I can become the God seed itself and start harmonizing and pinpointing where I want that healing to go. And it's at a much, much accelerated, it was such an incredible experience. I don't have words to define what I experienced, because it was a simultaneous inner and outer. They were allowing me to feel the God consciousness within the seed that was breath, through the intention of the acceleration of the now, your allness now. You're cognizing you are all source now. There's accelerated energies that were being bathed. There's codes and portals that were constantly being bathed in our field, ready for us to activate. Why they're there and not being activated is from our perspective of who we are. I have the allness of within and without as above, so below. I'm all things. I'm the micro, I'm the macro. So I want to start living as micro, macro. I want to start knowing that all of creational consciousness, I am this, as my name is, I am this, I am this, I am this. I'm also that, I am this, I am that, I am this. Allness, as above, so below. I am perfection, the seed of perfection. I am that I am that I am. And I direct my life. I bring new things to life. I create new gardens through my seed, through the mother and the father and the sacred child of creational excitement and joy and evolution. For I am that I am, as my name is. I was breathed and I was birthed this way. I have great intelligence and great wisdom and great honor in who I am. I can be soft, I can be gentle, I can be strong, and I can be magnetic to whatever it is I so choose. That also takes into its experience within this consciousness of seed allness is the purity of your alignment of that will determine your manifestation of that, as always, because it's always vibrational. If you're vibrating in the experience and it's always neutral, it's always source creator. So there's no judgment on any of it, but it's just a matter of what you want to create and manifest. If you want to manifest from ego to say, I want this because I want it, and not understanding the wounds and the healing around that, then that's what you will manifest. You will manifest partial perfection. Your pure perfection of spirit is how purely you love and feel who you are in the excitement of you. You know, for instance, if we take a manifestation of material and abundance, and that can mean many things to many people. We're not going to dissect it, and we're not going to put it in words of qualitative or quantitative experience. If we per se say a house and a home, and that house and that home, I'm worthy of this beautiful home by the beach. I'm worthy of this beautiful home by the beach. I'm worthy of this beautiful home by the beach. And this is why, and this is why, and this is why. I'm worthy to be in my backyard in a beautiful garden, just smelling the beautiful smells that the beach offers and hearing the beautiful birds and the animals in my backyard and having communion with nature and love. You're allowing yourself to feel in love with the abundance of all that is nature. In your backyard, in that house that you adore, in that house that provides you love and comfort and sacredness and safety. We say safety in the frequency of who you are in your allness. You're safe in the womb. You're safe in this beautiful allness. So again, it's about manifesting in your soul's allness, in the allness of all that is. And in that comes the abundance that you require to purchase that home, or to have a friend gift you that home. The infinite ways that source is able to honor you in your desires of manifestation, in your knowingness of you being it. Remember, there's a part of you that's already there, sourcing it out, sussing it out in the allness, the field of the allness. It's a matter of you aligning yourself in your perspective of who you are worthy of it. I'm worthy of that. There are no more blocks. I am worthy of it. I am worthy of it. I'm worthy of it. And I've released the density. I've released the illusions. I've released all those things that made me feel small and unworthy. I am very special, and I can manifest anything I want. I deserve it. And it's from a soul's perspective, because it's deep and it's rich and it's fulfilling, because you absolutely know the energies and the fulfillment that you'll have in walking around in pride and in joy and in luxury, that you deserve a beautiful space. You know, you deserve that luxury of being you and held safely in that womb and that care and that support and that love of all that you are. You know, as Jesus said to me, when we're always working with abundance and, you know, am I worthy to have, you know, a couple $1 million? Would that be plausible? And Jesus said, well, are you not worthy of the finest raiments? Why do you feel you always have to put, You have to plan out your money if you want to buy a nice blouse, or you have to plan this and plan that. Just already see yourself in the finest raiments. You're worthy of it. And it will come to you. The money will come to you. A donation will come to you. But you need to place yourself in the illness of it first, because it is you. The perspectives and beliefs that we have are that space, if you will, and time, if you will, or distraction, if you will, that the in-between space, the void. But that's part of the journey too, to respect, and that's the divine relationship. Remember, it's always the divine relationship. What's right in the middle? That's where the magic happens, is right in the middle. When you get that divine relationship, we always talk about the Vesica Pisces, right in the middle. When you get that, that's when it becomes all okay, and you release the pressure and the experience that ego wants you to figure it out and get a timeline and get the end result. Because it's all source. The divine relationship in the middle, it says, why do I keep saying I have to have this, this, and this? Well, those are limiting ego beliefs of getting and doing. Everything is source. It's all neutral. There's nothing that can throw you off your center. What is your perspective about yourself that you choose to experience? Because remember, the soul's desire is evolution, expression, exploration, and experience. So within that, there will always be that Vesica Pisces. What does my soul want to experience? I want to experience luxury. I want to have a beautiful home that I don't have to worry about pain. Is it plausible that I can have a house paid off? And Source says, absolutely, you deserve it. We want you to be happy. We want you to be waking up so beautiful in your own home. You deserve that. You're worthy of that. You're worthy. Anything that you can dream and desire, you are worthy of it. What is the experience and the exploration and the expression of yourself in that manifestation? Can you feel yourself exploring your new home and feel great and beautiful and loving within it? Where's the vibrational exploration? Where's the vibrational expression of you in that home? Well, I could decorate this color. I love this color. It makes me feel so happy. I could do my meditations in that room. I can do my tonics in that room. I can do my writing and my drawing in that room. Feel the expression of who you are within that space, and have this space be the expression of you. That's how you start manifesting from thought. Because remember, when we're entering into 5D, there won't be anything there. We're creating it there. Now, does that make sense? So this is where they were showing me the acceleration is getting fast. So again, remember that all is energy. So however you're feeling and vibrating in that moment is how you're co-creating, either at a subtle level or an unconscious level, or at a greater level, unconscious level, and aware level. So how you're feeling really matters. How you're vibrating within you really matters, and why it's so important that we understand our ascension cycle. If we're going through release, then plan a nice quiet space and ceremony around your releases, like the full moons. And then create those special times where you're releasing everything from the past. Old rigidity, old thought patterns, old belief patterns about who you thought you were. Releasing projections. Spend a morning just releasing projections and energies from your bodies and fields. From your bodies and fields, from your bodies and fields, and just bathe and cleanse and bathe and cleanse. Releasing the projections and energies that have been sent to you, that you've picked up, that you've absorbed, that you've taken on from others, from a lineage, from a kosh, doesn't matter where. And just feel the difference of you becoming faster and more accelerated. You will feel the difference when you're intending. I'm intending to be this seed and this womb through which all things are becoming source and becoming my manifestation of intention to feel really good and light. You'll know the difference between your soulful desires, again, and what is egoic. Egoic wants to get there because it wants to get there. And oftentimes doesn't even know why. So this is why getting to know yourself, seeking within, is this an ego motive? Or is it a really true soulful motive? When you're on an awakened path, you will always want to seek within and have those vibrational connections with source, because it just feels so good. It's who you are. And that's the vibrational difference. Not to do or get, but to be the dance of, as the mother had shared with us last week in my channel. That we're constantly being bathed and swaddled in light and unconditional love. Free will is that each and every one of us must seek it within. To seek that swaddling with Mother, Father, and that bathing with the creators, with spirit. It's always there. It's always available to each and every person without question, without fail. And in our unique journey, everything gets activated in our unique ways with our direct alignment and threading with our soul's blueprint. Why are we here? Why are we here to activate all that we are? Why do we care to activate all that we are? It's the natural process and the natural coding of our evolution, because we absolutely know that we're belonging to a much greater plan and elegance. That seed, micro, macro, is also planetary It's the collective, it's the galactic, it's universal. And each and every one of us are here to activate those threads of evolution, because each and every one of us activating those threads becomes a galactic thread through which we're helping Gaia move up and move up and move up to her galactic positioning, along with all, of course, all of the help that the heavenly councils and all of the beings of light that are helping us with. And why it's so important that we start perceiving ourselves as the profundity of who we are, to create with excitement, to create with joy, to create and break those membranes, that bottleneck that just helps us behave in new ways, that helps us believe in new ways, that helps us create who we are in new ways, that there is no worry or doubt about what if is, now, is, will, is, now. Not what if. That's old. That's done. Acceleration. And you want it because it just feels good. Return it back to what feels good. Who you are with Source, your unique journey, your unique essence, your unique path with Source that only you know, only you know, only you know, only you know. Your story with Source, not to look anywhere outside of you. Nobody's got that answer for you. Nobody can give it to you. Nobody can gift it to you. It can't be found anywhere. It is you. It's within all that you are. It's within all that you are. We can have people spark us and inspire us and help be that friend that keeps threading that positivity and that enlightenment and that encouragement. But each and every one of us has to go within for that inner seeking of who we are, and those activations that allow us to see and feel, wow, I could heal this within days. Whereas a year ago, 2 years ago, it would have taken 10 years plus medical intervention and whatever else we might have thought we needed. And again, we're not stating anything as a blanket statement. We're just saying that perhaps based on your belief systems, that might be a part of your co-creation that you think you may require. So that's okay too. It's okay. It's okay that one might be absolutely willing to play with the exploration of their infinite potentiality to heal a disease. And there might be someone in the very next home that wants to create that as well, plus traditional medicine. Everything is okay. It's always okay. So just understand that the everything that we're moving within and soaking within, and why we feel so different, especially around cyclical energies and monthly cycles, is because we're in an ascension experience, which is cyclical. Evolution is cyclical. Our bodies, our cells, everything is changing. But are we taking commandmentship of it? Can we command every day that our cells become new, cyclically aligned with who we choose to desire our cells to become with us? Remember, our cells are always lying in a dormant state, and a dormant of reproduction and symbiotic evolution, untouched, unknown. It's up to us to entrain them. It's up to us to entrain our bodies. It's up to us to entrain our health and our wellness, if we so desire. It's always free will. But we have that capacity, and it's very greatly accelerated. What requires that? We hear people, well, how can I do that? Well, it's the knowingness of who you are as Source, the seed of Source. And it's always, again, when you're wanting to have those pure and divinely experienced majestic moments with Source, it's just softening through breath and pure intention for you. Releasing everything on the outside that says, I got to do this because I got to get that, or this person over here is doing that, so I want to match with that. I want to be in alignment with that person over there, so I'm going to do that. Those are, again, still egoic, because those are all about competition and fear. Fearing you're not enough, fearing you're not in the same level, fearing this, fearing that, feeling abandonment, feeling separation. Those are all fears. So sort those out first. And then as you're sorting those out, just say, I'm perfect. I'm aligned right now. There is no separation. It's an illusion. I'm one with everything. I'm one with all. I'm perfect right now. I'm perfect right now. All is perfect. All is perfect. I'm one. And so in your sorting out of the fears, you're allowing yourself that free space to call in that greater light, to call in those greater codes through which you're now manifesting in greater ways. Now, whether that manifestation is something you want to call in materially, whether it's a move, a soulmate, divine soul tribe, those are accessing those accelerated moments where you've done your clearing. You're not carrying that density into your manifestations. Because remember, it's all about vibration, how you feel, and your perspective about who you are. So you want to carry the highest perspective of who you are when you're doing your manifestations. And the more that you do that, you're finding yourself in that vibration of just becoming more and more aligned in your neutrality. All is perfect. All is perfect. I'm calling this in. And then let go of the expectational outcome. God will always provide what we need. Spirit will always provide what we need. It might not be what we want it to look like, but there is a lesson and a blessing within that divine relationship. And then it's up to us to choose. Well, I'm going to take this out of that. Thank you, Source Creator. Thank you, Source. I'm so very blessed, and gratitude and appreciation for everything that's received, because there's always a blessing. Always. It's always Source. Even the things that we don't think we want, there is a blessing in there to say, yeah, it's just reaffirming to me that I don't want that. Because those things are the manifestations of who you were yesterday, right? Remember, things will be accelerating. So anything that's coming before you is an acceleration of what you are vibrationally. And you get to choose, you get to change your orders, you get to say, okay, Source, let's do this now. Okay, Source, let's do that now. I'm really excited about that now. And those of us that are here with, really great, soul missions, and we really absolutely know what we're excited about. We just can't wait to get it. We just can't wait to wake up every day. Then those are the ones that those themes are just inherent in us. It's just within our breath. I'm inherently always in the vibration of this manifestation, because it's just a part of our becoming that can't be taken out of us. It's the DNA. It's the DNA. It's, I can change clothing 1,000 different times, get my hair done a different way, but that part of who I am as Joanna is a part of my DNA. It will never change. I can't take it out of me. As Master Jesus had allowed me to see, you're just the version of you in your perfection, but it's up to us to seek it and for us to know it, for us to create that new perspective. Wow, this really is a part of me. What does that mean, Source, for me? How can I express it? How can I explore myself in this beautiful way? And when you're in that path of pure soulful alignment, you won't have any, this is just from my own perspective, because you're in pure alignment with your spirit. Your spirit is in that flow of being Source, Creator, the all that is, which means that abundance is held within it, love is held within it, pure divine knowing of you, your health and your wellness. All of those things are held within your soul's alignment. And you just know that. So you release the worry of, am I going to have enough money for my bills? Everything will be involved within your purity of your alignment with spirit and your expression of it, your exploration of it. And why when you go through the process of awakening, especially as it accelerates, many people will be going through great transitions of changing relationships, changing jobs, moving homes, moving locations, because your soul and your energy is being called to different spaces on the planet and grid so that you can continue your work in a different way. Because as things are accelerating, so too is your soul's destiny, so too is your activations and the codes all within you that your teams and your higher self are all planning for your next step, your next phase, and so too are the grids, and so too are the galactic communities and the collector. Again, it's an elegant design, so trust where you're being led. Trust the inspiration if you get up one morning to just want to start working on your health because you have something in your body that's been bothering you, and just tune into it. I want to start sorting this thing out that's going on inside of me. Let's start to sort it out. Where did it originate from? Where did I carry that? Where was that one point, so that I can pull that belief out and I can heal it and I can call it my own. This is a part of me. It's a part of my beautiful story. And we talked about that before, as bringing with the acceleration, how can we align ourselves as the beauty of all that we are as souls. We are soulfully beauty. We are living as souls. We are living as the magnificence of Source. We are magnificent soulful beings. And in that, all access to your information, your wisdoms, your intelligence, all that you are is a beautiful, colorful song that is Source, with all of your gifts that aren't even activated yet. Only this much of you has been activated, of your potentiation. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. And in that, you can then just start feeling your beauty in different ways. And you start to get to imagine yourself as beautiful in different ways. That maybe being beautiful is just creating a beautiful new walk, where you're creating a walk that is purely soulful. It's from within your belly. And your song and your speech is from your belly. And your intention for humanity is in your belly. And your desires to see new flowers and new ferns and new forests and new species that are just aching to be birthed through your inspiration to say, let's do this, Gaia, let's work together, let's do this, I'm one with you. Those are the gifts we have of our entanglement with all that is. We are always entangled, always, always. The omnipresent is everywhere. How are we manifesting the matter? We are spirit manifesting matter. How are we doing so? Through the accelerations. How are we doing so? Is it soulfully aligned? Is it soulfully excited? Are we expressing ourselves soulfully from the heart, from the mind? Shi amai takesya. Uyana kitisia nayakiatia. Si amama katake eshe ataka a. Si amama katake eshe ataka a. I am a kataka. Si si I take a. So beautiful. And those that would like to join us for this part of this activation, align your spine nice and straight. Just feel the energy just moving through your body, just breath. And purely intend through the center of your belly. I am purely aligned with Source in every moment. I'm purely aligned with all that I am in every moment. Pure heart, pure mind, pure body, pure spirit and soul. All that I am is a multidimensional being of light. And I'm harmonizing all that I am as a soul. I'm calling my soul forward, all the aspects and all the intelligence and the wisdom of my soul. Please live through me. Please come forward. I'm calling you forth from all dimensions and all time. I'm calling all the light that I am from all creation to join me in this moment of now through my heart. I accelerate the aspect of all that I am. Through the loving harmony of all that I am, I'm harmonizing all that I am, pure body, pure mind, pure heart, spirit, and soul. All that I am one. I'm calling my higher self forward to live through me in all thoughts and all words and all deeds so that I harmonize in the highest potentiation of who I am as spirit. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, spirit, for joining us. We call forward Mother Mary and the Divine Mothers and the Sisters from the Pleiades to assist us in aligning ourselves with the Ascension star. The Ascension star from Sirius that aligns us through our greater soul star chakras and the chakras of all that we are. We're manifesting our beauty. We're manifesting through the alignment of pure intention of our love for ourselves, to enjoy ourselves, to explore in who we are, to activate who we are in deeper and richer and more magnificent ways of joy and expression and co-creative happiness. I mean, when was the last time we all just felt happy to open up our chakras through breath and through pure intention? I just want to feel good. I want to feel myself feel light. I want to feel myself feel accelerated. I want to feel what it feels like to be truly happy just by myself, just by me, not needing anyone or anything outside of me, to feel purely, soulfully filled up with love, filled up with joy, filled up with vibrancy, filled up with the potential of who I am as spirit, because I can, because I can, because I am. Pure heart, pure mind, pure spirit, body, and soul, all that I am, the purity of who I am, all that I am as spirit, all that I am as spirit. Align my chakras, align me with the codes and the light and all that I need to move forward in a beautiful day, to move forward in alignment with my destiny, to move forward with excitement in who I am, and here I am to create greatness for me, through me, of me. Through breath and pure intention, my heart opens, all chakras open. I am in pure alignment and the heavens, pure help from the highest angels and ascended masters, my teams and my guides, bathing what no longer serves, releasing what no longer serves. Any density limiting beliefs is gone now. For I am that I am, as my name is, as my name is, I am that I am. I release what no longer serves. I release rigidity. I release limitation. I release negativity. I release anything that is holding me back from being the vibrancy of me, to come forward and express myself and explore myself in new ways and place myself in new vibrational experiences with beautiful friends and tribe. And in my light and in my vibration, I assist humanity. I assist the all in my new vibration of love and excitement. I am the epicenter of this new vibrational me. I am joyful, I am harmonious, I am activating all parts of me, I'm harmonizing all parts of me. Anything that is brought to my attention, I call it in for love and for acceptance. I activate the epicenter of all that I am, new codes and new light being brought to me. Body, mind, spirit, and soul, and the cells are activated anew. My cells are listening, my cells are turned on. My bodies, my mind, my fields are being bathed with the highest light because I am that I am. I get to choose, I get to choose, I get to choose. I'm harmonizing with all aspects of myself. I am the acceleration. I am the embodiment of light. I am the womb of light. I am the seed of light. For that is Source's desire of me, to fill, fulfill, and to experience myself fully as joy, as the sacred child, to explore and to evolve. I am the epicenter of my own light. And I've just accessed a higher vibration of who I am, because I get to choose, I get to choose, I get to choose, and nothing outside of me can do. I get to be a new version of me because I choose. I'm in alignment with the spirit. I'm in alignment with my highest potential. I'm in alignment with the ascension star. I am that I am as my name is. As my name is, I am new. As my name is, I am new. As my name is, I am new. Thank you, holy creators. Thank you, spirit teams. Thank you to the healing teams that are with us and working with us constantly, massaging codes and light into our fields. Through our intention of opening to receive, we so receive. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Mother, hi, she ama katike esha shia tataka nana katike esha shia tataka. Love is a blessing. Love is a blessing. You are a blessing. You're perfect. You're perfect. You're perfect. And you're whole. You are the embodiment and you are the seed. What are your pure intentions for you? What are your pure intentions for you being a part of this new collective? What are your intentions for who you want to explore yourself as and express yourself as? And know that you are all that you need. You and Source Creator, activate it. Activate yourself into a new level of happiness and joy. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to be your leader of your own transformation, because you are the butterfly being birthed in all new moments, and we're accelerating. So choose from your heart, choose from the soul, choose from your oneness with Source Creator, that you can do anything you want. You can experience and explore anything you want. You are infinitely abundant. Source wants that for you. And how we choose to perceive ourselves within it is so very key. And we love you, dear lighted ones. For those of you that would like to donate and explore with us further personal sessions and global webinar classes for alignment of fifth dimensional Christ consciousness, sacred sounds and sacred light language to the Holy Christ. Thank you, Holy Mother, Father, and all that is Spirit. We're aligning ourselves with the highest potentiation that you can do anything and you can be anything, and you are needed and you're required. You are very valued. And we love you so much, dear lighted ones. We love you so much. And we rainbow you. Thank you so much. Donation link is below and our connection link is below. Thank you. Bye.